Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're having an awesome day. I won't get a video out on this going through like a full overview on the boss battle for the Princess Azula Stage 5, but we did beat it with this team on stream last night. Basically, it utilizes the Imperial Soldier's invincibility to all royalty allies whenever he gets knocked out. Basically, it just keeps your Iroh and your Fire Nation Zuko alive. I tried to keep it going free to play, so I'll just go through the build here. If you like, timestamps down below if you want to skip right to the battle and watch us dominate the enemy. But first off, we'll start off with our frontline tank daddy, which is our Fire Nation Iroh, of course. 4 health, 2 defense. There's the stats down there if you want the stats. I am running a pretty good support on him. Decent health up there. That's why I ran it. Extra health. If you have anything with high health, throw that there. But I think this pretty much fits what you need him for. And we run something a little different. We ran the Prince's Crown, which is going to... Don't worry about the top part. Don't care about that. What I've really run it for is you reduce the damage taken by opponents of the Fire Nation faction by 30% when it's maxed out. Azula, Mai, and Ty Lee, all a Fire Nation faction, so you're going to take less damage from them throughout the whole battle, basically. So that's why I've run this. Also, pretty decent stonky health as well, so good way for us to level it up, you know. Next up, we have Ozai's Bastion, the Imperial Soldier. As you can see, level 50, skill level 2. Well, you know, he's not really like high level, no mastery either. All he's really here for is the heal is nice, but really all he's here for is for this invincibility to all royalty faction allies for 1 turn when he gets knocked out. If they knock him out, he's going to give Iroh and Zuko invincibility for 1 turn, which just mitigates any damage, any debuffs, all that stuff. And it really actually did come in pretty handy. And then we have also his advanced skill, Infernal Escort, increased speed to all royalty faction allies. So that's going to be Iroh and Zuko. They're going to get increased speed, so it gets them out into the fight a little bit faster, which is really nice. In terms of arts, we did run a full defense set. It's a pretty good set. You got like 2 4-stars here if you like. I just threw speed on there. I want him to get out really fast. And then there's the other one there. All the other mods doesn't really matter. That's what we have down the bottom there. Just a little bit of extra speed and defense is all I was really building for him. In terms of support, I just threw the Rhino on, whatever you have to throw on him. If you have another one of the Wolves, throw it on him, but he's not really there to survive. He's going to get knocked out pretty early, so anything to kind of mitigate that, that's why I have the Rhino. And then for the Relic, this is going to make all you Juggle Soccer fans out there happy. Jawbone Dagger actually has a use. Increased focus by 10% when you gain an extra turn. With Infernal Escort, he gains an extra turn, you get a little bit extra focus, you can start calling in those combos, which is going to be really handy for knocking out Mai and Ty Lee pretty early on. So if you want to get those combos and that going, run the Jawbone Dagger. If you don't have Jawbone Dagger, firstly, what are you summoning on? Because this is a 3-star relic. But if you don't have Jawbone Dagger, you could run things like Statue of Kyoshi and that to try and keep him in the fight a little bit longer. I just found the Jawbone Dagger to be super useful here. As I said, getting those combos, which is really nice. Next up, we've got the front line of the Fire Army. Don't ask why he's level 70. Don't ask why he's skill level 6. We just won't think about it. Really, it's free to play, so I was like, I'm going to throw this unit in there. If you have any other Fire Nation unit, it is probably going to be better to use him. If you have Moonslayer Zhao, even though he's not really that good, but Moonslayer Zhao for this, Masaru, Juro, no, not Dragon Dancer Zuko, Rangi, any of those units, Agni Kai Zhao even, throw that in and use it. I did it because I, like to give myself a bit of a challenge. In terms of arts, I just ran him pretty tanky. We want him to stay in the fight a little bit longer. He can knock back speed and stuff, which is actually pretty cool. But really, he's just kind of there to take the brunt of the force. So I built him pretty tanky with a speed set just to, get him into the fight a little bit faster. In terms of support, again, anything with high health, I threw on the Wolf Spirit here. If you want to throw on... the Hawk, go for it. You want to throw on... I don't know what else you can really put on. Komodo Rhino. Whatever you want to throw on there, put it on there. Just anything with health is going to be nice. And for the Relic, we're going to run the Breach Umbrella. My goodness, I cannot talk today. And basically, that's going to give your Zuko, and this is pretty much what we're utilizing, extra turn bar and extra attack whenever people get knocked out. Mars Soldier gets knocked out. I'm pretty sure it still activates. I actually forget in the video. It'll show you in the video anyway. But when your Imperial Soldier gets knocked out, everyone's going to get a turn bar boost, attack up boost, and you're going to start hitting a little bit harder, which is really nice. This was out in the Summer Festival, and it's been pretty good ever since. So make sure to do those events, because these relics are actually pretty nice. If you don't have that, Alarm Horn is always nice, giving that extra attack to everyone except for you. He's not there to deal damage, so that's always good. I wouldn't really run Bonded Echoes unless you have other soldier units there. I did originally was running this and I took it off. If you don't want any of those, Airbender Flute, you get that speed down chance a little bit faster, maybe. Just remember, Azula is immune to all negative effects. So even if you hit her with it and it procs the speed down, it actually won't pop on her. So Alarm Horn or Airbender Flute, or even Fire Paper Dragon, are good choices there. And last but not least, we've got our Flamethrowing free-to-play Firebender, so that 5 times real fast. Fire Nation Zuko, level 70. I've finally gone to level 70. I know it's been a long time. What you really have him here for, A, he's your damage dealer. He's going to be getting most of the knockouts. But also this Unyielding Determination. Return from the edge of defeat, dealing damage to all enemies and heal for 30% of your health. The good thing about this is if Azula, for whatever reason, can break through and hit you with that lightning, this actually will activate and save you. So that's really key to know there. It actually happens in the video, so you'll see. So he'll get zapped by lightning. He'll have Unyielding Determination, do a little spin kick. And if you have Mastery level 4, which I really think you should be able to get, you're going to increase your turn bar, which is good. And you're going to permanently increase your attack and crit damage by 30%. So if you're in, final stand against Azula, it's Azula versus you. You can get that damage out really fast and do a lot of damage and get that final blow. Because of that, we are going to run a full war set. Whenever you drop below 25% health, you're going to increase your attack by 25%. On top of that Unyielding Determination, it's going to be 55%. You're going to be doing a lot of extra damage, which is nice. If you want, you could run a crit set. I just find the war set a lot better, especially since he has a built-in cheat death mechanic. In terms of support, anything that gives attack. As you see, I've got the Rhino here, 280 attack. Anything that gives him extra attack will be really nice. And then for the relic, I did cheat a little bit, I will admit. We ran the Fire Lord's Throne. We have a fully maxed one, that's why. But also, it's going to increase your damage dealt by 8% for every Fire Element ally on the team at the start of battle. You're going to have 4 Fire Element allies. That's going to be an extra, 32% damage dealt. Really helps you punch through those units and get those knockouts as soon as possible. If you don't have Fire Lord's Throne, then that's unfortunate. If you have Tenacious Dagger, that can help. It gives you another 50%, so 100% when you hit Unyielding Determination. You're going to come out and do a lot of big hits there, which is always nice. You can run Wanderer's Veil, increases your attack a little bit. You get extra stats as well whenever everyone around you gets knocked out. If you're lucky, they'll knock out the 2 soldiers on the side, and then knock out Iroh at the front. 3 allies will get knocked out. You get Wanderer's Veil, get an extra however many % you have. If not, Gambler's Dice could also work. Give you extra buffs. You're doing powered damage. So if you get 2 buffs, it's an extra 20% damage, which is nice. In terms of like a free-to-play one, Panda Lily, I always like to say run. It's not too bad. If you don't have that, you could try Well-Toothed Blade. I just found that they are more like... Azula especially has like 150,000 health in stage 5. So she doesn't have a high defense stat. She's just like a health tank. So if you have Well-Toothed Blade, you could try and run it just to get that little bit of extra damage out. And if you've been summoning on the banner, you might even have the Princess's Crown. They can't lower your attack, which is nice. And you get chances to have extra turns as well. So that's always a bonus, especially since he's an offense unit. Both of his abilities do attack. So if you have Princess's Crown, you could run that. And with all that said and done, let's get into the video. All right, we'll give this a shot. We've got a full fire team going with our Imperial soldier. This will keep Zuko and Iroh alive. That's what I've got. That's my thought process. He also heals, which is nice. And we're going to put our Mars Soldier in. We're going to give speed so then we can definitely get out early. And get those damage numbers out. Let's give it a shot. Last one. For the memes and for the dreams, let's do this. I feel slightly confident, but at the same time, I'm also scared. Alright. Bring it, Azula. You think you're better than me? Alright, we go out first, and we are outspeeding them thoroughly. So gain tenacity and increase accuracy to all Fire Nation allies, speed up to royalty, and then gain an extra turn. So we're going to do that. So that should give us extra focus because of Jawbone. We're going to go right for... Zuko's going to go next, actually. We can probably call in an assist with Zuko. Get some damage out on my early. Nice. We stole some turn bar, which is good. We're going to go into a calming stance, just so then if they try to hit us, we've got, we only take weak hits. Now, empowered damage should save us here. Alrighty, there we go.
I guess I'll die.
We've got something going. And then Beach Umbrella from Master Soldier did not help us nearly as much as I thought it would. Now he's out. And Zuko is chi blocked. But that means that Iroh and Zuko are now invincible. They can't be killed. Or can't be damaged even. I'm going to do our ability to heal up. And we're going to hit Ty Lee with Iroh's just basic, just to get rid of that skill nullifier.
Master your basics.
I can't call Zuko into assist, unfortunately, so we'll just do a basic.
Is all wrong.
Actually, I should have hit Azula just to get rid of that skill nullifier, but you know what? It is what it is. We have no buffs as well, which is annoying, so just the damage there. We skip our turn because we're in charging state.
Let me show you true power.
And he takes less damage, and he's got defense up, so we should be okay.
I'll handle this.
Okay, and then, yep, alright, so that was a combo attack. That's why Ty Lee come in again. And he's still alive, which is nice. That being said, he has a tier 3. I want to see what tier 3 element does. Just instantly defeats enemy. This 20, alright. Increased damage taken by 100%. Oof, Rooney. Alright, let's see if we can knock out Ty Lee. I'm just going to use the one. I don't know if the Masked Soldier's... Actually, is he in charging state? He's in charging state. Alright, let's combo with him, just because he's in charging state. Decent damage, but not enough, it looks like. We knocked out some health there. Maybe if... No.
Sorry, what?
Alright. Iroh's still alive, we're all good. Azul's gonna go. There goes Masked Soldier, I reckon. He's going for Iroh, but that's fine. We can get rid of Ty Lee right now. Nice. Now she has skill nullifier. I'm going to combo attack. That way we get rid of her skill nullifier with Iroh, and then she went to vanish state. Oh my goodness, this vanish state's triggering me. Is that Fire Lord's crown doing its job right there? Yeah, Fire Lord's crown was definitely the play here. We've got 2 buffs. Do I risk it? Actually, I can't really gain a buff if I just increased attack. Deal 3 hits of empowered damage. Gain immunity, increase crit rate after attacking, increase turn bar, permanently increase attack and crit damage. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just do. I think we just do our 1, 2, 3 punch.
You're not getting away this time.
We are not punching through that.
Master your
We're going to
basics.
combo, calming state, heal up a bit. That's unfortunate. That makes sense. She didn't use her advanced skill. Oh my goodness, Iroh just got obliterated. Now, in theory, the lightning strike, if she uses it, shouldn't knock us out. And 20,000 is not too bad, but... Alright, so she's going to lightning strike, but we should survive it because we have unyielding determination. We're not taken down that easily, Azula. We should beat this. Imperial Soldier clutches it for the win! Holy moly! Oh my goodness, that was way too much. Oh, that invincibility from Imperial Soldier. Wow, and he was only level 50. The true hero was the level 50. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to sleep after that. Well, there you go. Level 50 Imperial Soldier. No mastery. Full defense set because pick a reason. Holy moly. That was crazy. That is going up on YouTube.